Hey kids, you trying to get into Segment City? Well, you really shouldn't, because Segment City is a mature podcast, and listener discretion is advised. I'm just trying to look at... I know I'm in an alleyway. I know how I look, but I got some fireworks for you kids. I got snakes and I got sparklers. That's all I got. Oh, don't give me that. So, last night, there was a moth, like the biggest moth I've ever seen, that came in my room.
Mothra?
No, it was as big as Mothra. It was
couldn't have been as big as Mothra.
It was huge. It was, this is for Theo only, not for the listeners. It was like, this big was its body.
Listeners, this is not for you.
This is like a bit, like, take your... I don't know how to explain it. It's like the
Make
size...
a circle with your hand. It's that big.
Yeah, make a circle with your hand. It's very big. It was like a very big moth. And so it got in. I got this mound of paper towel. Dude. And then I came back and it was gone. So I'm scared. I don't know where it went.
If it was as big as Mothra, just call Godzilla. He'll take care of it lickety-split.
No, they're friends.
I don't know about that.
They bang?
I don't know about that.
They broached that in the new movie.
Do they? I haven't seen the new movie.
I hope that Godzilla doesn't come in and destroy Segment City. Welcome to Segment City. I'm Will Kane. I saw that movie.
Segment City.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Theo Sapakos. But I'm on the lookout for Godzilla, so I might be a little distracted today.
Do you want me to do a quick review of Godzilla?
Do you have a quick review of Godzilla?
There's too much people stuff.
Oh.
Weirdly, like, everyone was complaining, like, not enough people stuff, and I was like, sick. That's what I want. I only want Godzilla.
Who was complaining not enough? Not
everyone.
Too much people stuff.
It was dumb human stuff.
Wait, not enough people stuff. Oh.
It was dumb human stuff. I hated it.
That's because
I didn't hate the movie. I thought it was only okay.
Humans are only there as like a
they're supposed to just be, yeah, they're just supposed to be like, oh, how are we going to destroy Godzilla in the background?
Godzilla's a good boy the whole time.
But they didn't even have like satisfying fights. Like they never had like just a wide shot of them fighting for like a minute. It was just like reactions on the ground of like Godzilla like suplexing fucking King Ghidorah, and you're like, I want to see that. I just want to see the whole shot of that. Just
acknowledge that Godzilla is basically just WWE, and we just
Monster Edition.
We just come to terms with that. Hey, Will.
Yep. Oh wait, no, you can't go first.
Segment?
I do have a segment.
I'm not going first.
I thought you were going to try.
You always do. Theo, hit me with a segment.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm mad.
Don't be mad. Why are you mad?
You know why I'm mad?
Do you have a segment about being
because I have a segment, and well, it's Will's dumb shower thoughts. I always start with this.
Are you mad in the shower?
No.
How often are you mad in the shower?
Very rarely. Unless it's like something I'm very mad about. Here's my dumb thought for the week. The worst part about having a clever or funny password is that you can never tell anyone about it. Like, I got a good one. At work. I can't tell you what it is.
You could tell me, but you wouldn't tell. You shouldn't tell me right now.
I shouldn't tell you
right
now.
And also, you could just tell me and not mention that it's your password. You could just be like, hey, this is a goof
I can't say like, oh, my friend Ted has this very funny password. That's not a good story.
Like, you know what would make a good password? And then you say it, and you're like, not me, though. Haha.
Oh, it's not my password. And you're like, why were you thinking of that password, though? And then you try all my accounts with that password.
Oh, no.
You know my email.
I don't know that I do know your email, actually.
segmentcitypodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, you reset that to be your primary, didn't you?
I set it to be my primary.
Yeah, now you're emailing, like, all your cool friends from the Segment City.
What's a good goof password?
Good goof password?
Yeah. Password backwards. Because everyone just does... Why do people do password?
Because people... in the beginning of the internet were like, I can't think of a password, let me just put password. It's easy to remember, it's catchy, it's
not catchy.
It's catchy.
Man, all those rap songs that have password as a lyric, that's a great one. Or like the hook is just like, my password is.
Yeah. Exactly. Don't try this on your computer.
My password is my name, Ja Rule.
Apparently, Kanye West went on TV and told everyone his password live
on
TV.
Did he? That was a real thing. Is he like the guy that is... what was the LifeLock?
Like where he drove around with his like security number.
Yeah, social security number. So Kanye.
Identity stolen?
Oh, absolutely, 1,000,000 times. Like he got it super stolen.
What happened?
He hoped that it would work, but like, who has that much faith in their own product?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what's wrong with it.
Why don't we hire someone to get a QA tester on this? Nah, let's just put it on the side of a truck and see if it works.
Why wouldn't you do a fake one? Nobody's gonna like fact check. Like the government's not gonna be like, oh, it's your wrong one.
Yeah,
they're gonna just like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too short.
Easy one. That's wow. Left out.
I think that's like 4 numbers too short.
Exactly.
That's not enough, my man. Is it 4 letters or 4 numbers or
your clever password goofs? And you know what?
5.
There's only one category of goof you can't tell people. So live with it.
I can't.
That's all I got for you. Just
listen, I'm running out of goofs already in my life. I need this new source, this nice vein of
This is a fresh
new password. Nice vein.
That's not ew.
Ew.
The
moment I said it, I regretted it.
I want to move off of this.
Okay, this is a great one.
I have a Wikipedia historian for you.
Okay. I feel like you've done more Wikipedia historians than I have.
Like my second or third
I've only done 2.
Oh, shoot. Well, it's my segment now. Welcome to Theo renaming Wikipedia.
God damn it.
Theo historian.
I don't.
So, this week, I have for you the Wikipedia article about Eddie the Eagle. Do you know who Eddie the Eagle is?
There's a movie.
There's a movie about it, but you know he was a real guy.
Yeah, but I don't know what his story is.
Okay, so his name was Michael Edwards, and he was known as Eddie the Eagle. He was a ski jumper in 1988 who became the first competitor since 1928 to represent Great Britain in the Olympic ski jumping.
Okay.
He finished last in the 70-meter and 90-meter events.
Last?
Out
of how many?
I don't know that, actually. So, let's see. Eddie was a nickname derived by his school friends from his surname. Having not made the grade as a downhill skier, he decided to switch to ski jumping as there were no other British ski jumpers with whom to compete with.
Okay.
So he made it into the Olympics by default.
Okay. This is like when people are like, I'm going to be a district attorney, and there's only one person running for it.
But it's on a national scale. Like
no other people wanted to do it.
No, there's no one else. He was the only one who signed
up.
So
you're our only hope.
You could do it. So, he began jumping under the eye of a guy named John Vascomi and Chuck Berghorn in Lake Placid, New York, using Berghorn's equipment. And he didn't have his own equipment, and he had to wear 6 pairs of socks to make the boots fit.
Oh.
Imagine ski jumping in boots that didn't fit. That is terrifying.
6? Imagine putting on 6 pairs of socks.
That's terrifying.
That's some sweaty feet.
And then skiing down a mountain and jumping straight off for 70 meters.
And also not being the best at it.
No. So another problem was that he was very farsighted and he had to wear thick glasses under the goggles that would mist up at altitude.
All right. I mean, that's not going to be a problem on a mountain.
He had wobbly boots. He couldn't see.
Uh-huh.
So, Edwards was informed of his qualification for the games while working as a plasterer and residing temporarily in a Finnish mental hospital due to lack of funds for alternate accommodation rather than as a patient.
Okay.
So he was a homeless bum living in a mental hospital that wanted to be in the Olympics. And they were like...
And they made a movie.
You got it, buddy.
And they made a movie about
it. So, the widespread attention that he got was embarrassing to some ski jumping establishment members. So in 1990, shortly after the Olympics finished, the entry requirements were strengthened to make it nearly impossible for anyone to follow his example.
And they also added a provision, no Eddie.
So
Eddie, get the fuck out of here.
Anyone named Eddie and nicknamed the Eagle is not allowed.
Yes, no Eagles, please.
No Eagles, please.
And then the band, the Eagles, is like, oh no.
We wanted to do the opening ceremony.
I fucking hate the Eagles, man.
Oh, no, man. So basically now there's a rule in the Olympics called the Eddie the Eagle rule, where basically no one can do what he did because no one liked what he did.
Imagine being so fucking dunked on that they make a rule that's specifically to fuck you, Eddie. Like, you're so bad at this. Imagine going to work and there's
a rule,
the Theo Sapakos position, which is for dum-dums. Like, when you're on probation at work, it's the Theo Sapakos honorary dum-dum award.
Oh, God.
Rule is can't be as bad as Theo was.
Rule is no one can be as unqualified for the job as Theo was.
That's been it. What was the movie about?
It was about him and trying to jump. And
failing?
I don't know. Apparently he never really had any serious crashes, which is shocking to me.
Yeah, that seems... I feel like out of all the things, I feel like that would be the most...
The amazing thing to me is that, 1988 ski jumping champion. Who won? We have no fucking idea. You and I have no idea. But here we are talking about the dude who came in last place.
Yeah.
He's well known. Screw the guy who came in first.
I mean, we talked about this when we did Spanko, of just, the weirdos who get onto Wikipedia.
Yeah. If you get into Wikipedia,
there are Wikipedia, there are Wikipedia articles for the person who won probably has. We're not talking about them.
Way better. They're not named Eddie the Eagle and didn't have to wear 6 pairs of socks.
Audience, take this. This is a Will Kane advice. I've never had a fun story where everything went right. When you go on vacation and you go, I went to the museum and I saw this beautiful. It was beautiful, and we walked around and it was wonderful. Nobody cares. It's the worst story you could possibly have.
When stuff goes wrong, that's what you...
When you're trapped at the airport for hours and then... or you have a high speed running through the airport because you're about to miss your flight, and then your underwear comes out of your backpack. Actually happened to me.
Oh, yes.
And then I had to go back and get it, and then start running back. I gotta keep going.
Did you put it back in the bag, or did you just...
Oh, yeah.
You didn't just hold it...
I don't think it was my underwear. I think it was just, one of my shorts came out of my...
Eat my shorts!
And then somebody was like, excuse me? And I was like, oh, no!
Oh, no!
Oh, no! So I had to run for it.
And there was a plane.
I only made that
plane called the Will Kane seat, and
the
no
dum
one's allowed to sit there.
The dum dum
can't be as dumb as Willie to sit there.
The only reason I got into that flight was because I was in line, and they're like, "Your flight's about to leave," and this woman in front of me said, "My flight's about to leave. Can I go to the front of the line?" And I go, "Me too!" Right behind her, and they just go, "Yeah, okay." And so, anyway, that was a lovely segment. I learned a lot.
Eddie the Eagle.
Eddie the Eagle.
Now is the Eddie the Eagle rule.
Now, audience, I'm not going to say what date it is, but Theo recently had his birthday. And Theo also is a man of particular tastes. He has 3 rules in his life that he recently established.
I did, actually.
Would you like to tell the audience what these rules are? Rules of
these were
I guess, etiquette.
These were rules that I came up with at the beginning of the year.
You're having a tone of... I don't know what this tone is. Is it turning back on your...
No, my tone of voice is that I stand by these rules.
Oh my god.
I stand by them. I don't
list them. So, I mean, this is not going to turn into a debate. I'm going to let the audience decide what they think.
I really remember 2 of them, so you might have to help me out.
Oh my god.
So the first one was
it's your
no pajamas outside of the house.
Yes.
Was number 1.
These are in no particular order. It's not like he hates that the most.
No pajamas. We're trying to class up 2019, trying to class it up. No pajamas outside your house. Look, when you leave your house, you see the world sees you. There's nothing else to it. So number 2
was
no pasta out of cans.
Yep.
No more pasta out of cans.
No Chef Boyardee, no SpaghettiOs.
It comes in a box. You can buy the sauce. You can put it together. No, none out of cans. What are you doing?
You're very... I'm letting the audience... I don't
remember what number 3 was.
Number 3 was no sporks.
Oh, no sporks. Get the hell out of here with your sporks.
No,
Theo. Terrible. Sporks.
Theo.
The worst. Just use a gosh darn fork and spoon.
This is not Wikipedia historian. That's because I couldn't find this person on Wikipedia. But it is a Vox article.
It's about the inventor of sporks.
The eccentric, heroic life of Samuel W. Francis, inventor of the spork.
I hate him. He's the worst.
Dr. Samuel W. Francis.
I'd like to know what he's a doctor of.
Spent the first 2 years of his medical career treating heads and abdomens during the Civil War.
Civil War.
And then he helped those with skin disease. Later, he organized a sanitary protection association that led to the creation of an early board of health in New York City. He also invented a toothbrush with rubber bristles, a cane with a hidden compartment for bus fare.
I love it. A little snack compartment.
A postage canceling device. I don't know how that works. They don't go into that.
There's no internet in that time.
And perhaps his greatest achievement,
no, this is the least.
The innovation in cutlery we today call the spork. It took one eccentric genius to bring the spoon and fork together. He was born into New York high society. This is a high society implement.
I just want to note that the writing in this article is not being impartial. They love the spork.
The spork seems like it was
buck wild for the spork right
now. No, I mean, it's about to dunk on the spork.
Oh.
The spork seems like it was made for combo meals at Boston Market or a field trip of a school lunch.
Yeah.
But the man who created it wasn't a fast food scion. He was part of New York's early medical elites. In 1835, Samuel Ward Francis was born to Dr. John W. Francis. He's in a doctor family. A famous doctor, a member of New York City's upper crust. The elder Francis was also...
can't cut through with a spork? Any amount of crust. Just want to put that out there.
I also want to put out the original patent did have a knife part of it.
No. So you could cut the inside of your mouth?
You could fucking cut the inside of your mouth. The elder Francis was also creative, inventing a pill that was eerily similar to his son's most famous achievement. I don't know what that means.
Sons.
The same way Samuel Francis would combine a fork and spoon, John W. Francis created the triplex, a pill that mashed 3 homeopathic laxative remedies into one.
Oh no!
It's the poo pill.
Wait, didn't we already do a segment on, what is it? Diarrhea.
Pepto-Bismol?
Pepto-Bismol. He basically just invented triple Pepto.
No, because Pepto-Bismol helps with diarrhea. He causes diarrhea.
Oh, no.
You drink Pepto-Bismol after.
What happens if you ate that and also did Pepto?
That's a war.
Ooh,
what happens when an unstoppable immovable objects? That's a tough one.
You have really big cramps. That's what happens.
You have big cramps and you got a pink doo-doo, I guess.
You don't know whether you should run to the bathroom or not move a muscle.
Samuel W. Francis settled into New York's elite social circles and attended Columbia University and New York University Medical School, where he worked with some of the best medical minds in the country. While practicing as a doctor, he wrote seminal texts about dysentery and other medical concerns. He's followed in his dad's footsteps. That professional accomplishment was matched with social esteem, too. He was the type of person who, in 1864, donated a snowy owl to Central Park. Huh? What is this, Harry Potter?
Also, like, what? That owl is like, you kidnapped me and put me in the most populous place on the planet?
Here's the thing.
Thanks.
I don't think it's in a cage. It can just leave.
It can just leave.
It's an owl.
It's like, hey guys, this has been fun, but I think I'm gonna go home now.
But Francis also was an extremely eccentric inventor. This is the time, there was like a 200-year span, or no, probably more than that, like 300 years. Where just everyone was fucking inventors. Like, it was everything. Like Ben Franklin was an inventor, Thomas Jefferson was a fucking inventor. Like, everyone was combo inventor.
Not everybody was supposed to be inventing, you know?
No, but...
I'm glad you agree with me, because it proves my point that he shouldn't have been inventing. Well, the fork should have never happened. The spork should have never happened.
Hold your fucking phone. The phone that was invented by
an inventor. It's a good invention. What's a better
Francis
invention?
wasn't content to be a doctor alone, however, and his many inventions were unusual. Few were ever produced. They ranged from fun to therapeutic, including a matchbox that lit on the inside.
What?
You just have a flame box. It's just a flame box.
Yeah, he invented the fire.
What are you gonna... You light one, they all get lit.
Like, there's a fireplace that doesn't have a fireplace, so it just burns your entire house down.
At least
your house is warm, though.
Honey, where's our... Oh, no. Oh, did you light one? Oh, no, it's burning. What seems to be the predecessor to instant tea, burn treatments that used glass gloves. The idea was that the patient would wear the glass item, it would be filled with medical fluids, and the leftovers would be emptied through the pinky. I don't know why it needs to be glass. Also, that's dangerous.
Sounds gross.
Sounds gross. It sounds dangerous because you just catch this ball quick! Oh God! There are shards in my hand and medical stuff, medical juice everywhere.
Medical juice.
At least one typewriter fan makes a convincing. Oh no, typewriter. At least one typewriter fan, like a fan of typewriters, like somebody who really likes typewriters. Makes a convincing case that in 1857, Francis invented a crucial early model that pioneered the type guide, basically the thing that helps a letter hit the proper spot as the page moves.
I like the idea that before there were computers and keyboards, there were people who were like really big fans of
He invented this while he was still a student. What the fuck? I've never done anything when I was a kid.
The modern day hipsters, like tech hipsters that are like, I'm going to build my own keyboard. Back then, there were people who built their own
typewriters. Those inventive theories were just one aspect of his creativity. In his curious facts concerning man and nature, Francis presented his unique scientific theories, including a belief that the mosquito was created by God for the purpose of driving man from malarial districts. No, it was created by God to just be a dick. Everyone hates mosquitoes. That's my high society thing. He had his books and biographies and memoirs. He dabbled in the novel, including he had a book and he had a short story about Christmas and a novel called Life and Death. None of them, by the way, mentions the adventures of combining a fork with a spoon, but they do show the wanderings of a curious and very active mind. We haven't even gotten to the spork. This is just me trying to convince you that this guy was upper crust.
It's not working. You're making me think
he died never knowing
more and more. You're making me think he's kind of a nincompoop.
That the spork would become ridiculously popular. Samuel W. Francis was an esteemed member of the upper crust, but he also was the type of eccentric who looked at a spoon and fork and thought, "This is one too many utensils." We don't know much about the spork's invention except for the patent that Francis received in 1874, surprisingly for a man who wrote hundreds of thousands of words about a wide range of topics. He never penned a spork manifesto.
Here is the rules of the spork.
The reason I have formed this
the spork creed.
The creed of the spork. But the patent does say that his spork could also serve as a knife, making it technically a spork knife or a spork. The spork remains his greatest legacy, even if he never knew it. In 1951, a man named Hy W. Ballard trademarked the term spork, which, for all we know, Francis may never have even heard. Francis's patent envisioned a spork struck up in one piece of sheet metal. He knew nothing about the plastic that would finally make the invention mainstream in the 1950s.
Was it mainstream in the 1950s? Would we go so far as to say it was mainstream?
It's still mainstream.
No, it's not.
It's not. Are you calling sporks niche?
How dare you insinuate that you just have a spork in your...
Yeah, so I love vinyls and I fucking love... You know what I love the most? This is a little hard to get. I had to go to a specialty store for it. Sporks.
No,
you don't remember those? Do you remember those sporks?
Set the table, and don't forget to put out the good sporks because the Watsons are coming for dinner.
The sporks?
It's not mainstream.
The spork is absolutely mainstream. If I can get it
in
a Wendy's, I can get it in a Wendy's.
When you set a table, left or right of the plate, where does it go?
Center of the plate.
No. Pile your food on top of that spork.
Used to eat the food.
You dig your hand in there and just pull out the spork.
Yes.
And it's already got a bite on it, waiting for you to eat.
Yes, I'm ready.
Center of the plate.
Nom, nom, nom. Delicious. Sporks are useful. I love them. They're absolutely useful. The dual facets of Francis' personality, society man and madman, easily caricature him. The truth was more nuanced. He was a respected doctor, a historian, and a citizen of note.
Don't tell me what to
think. And a thinker fit for an eccentric era.
Don't tell me how to think.
When Francis died, this man is dead.
So?
Give him some respect.
There's a lot of people
when Francis died in 1886, in his summer home in Newport, Rhode Island, the New York Times printed an obituary that showed how beloved he was, saying he was personally known and respected by Newport's summer population, as well as by the local residents, and he moved in the highest society. A few days later, the Times covered his large funeral because his kindly and genial nature won all hearts. Including mine.
Not mine. Not all hearts.
That was my...
Let me tell you, not all hearts.
That was true even in the segregated 1880s, as Newport's African-American inhabitants held a special meeting to commemorate his life for his service to their community. They composed a tribute to the inventor, noting that while on his deathbed, Francis met a member of their community. "My work is finished," he said. "I made the spork."
I don't know about that.
No, that's not the quote. "Let no unkind words be spoken of me. Goodbye."
What a douche. What a douche.
I agree that's what a thing to say on your deathbed. Hey, don't fucking make fun of me.
When I'm on my deathbed, I'll be, "Will, lean closer."
You know I'm gonna just razz you immediately.
Will, come closer.
What, you gonna give me a smooch?
Don't let anybody talk shit, Will. I was the best.
Talk shit.
The best there ever was.
Then it flatlines. And then you're dead, and I go, Theo. Theo, why'd you die on me, you doofus? Wait! Oh!
And I wake up to smack you just for that.
Oh, no. Oh, he's so much energy.
Nobody talks shit. No one does. Oh, now I'm dead. Oh! Now for reals, though.
You're not going to be talking this way when the nurse is feeding you with a spork. You're jello. You're fucking jello.
They're not going to feed me with a spork.
The statement to the paper continues, prompted most touchingly by appreciative feelings, together with a sense of justice, we, the colored people, declare that it shall be so, that to the extent of our power, that no one will talk shit.
I don't think they said that.
No, they didn't say the last part, but up to the power part, they said. All that's worth remembering the next time you unwrap a spork, don't just consider the spork, consider the man who made it too.
I'm glad that I will never have to consider him because I'm never going to unwrap a spork.
Oh my god.
I never have to think about this man. What you're doing is giving me license to never think about this man ever again because I will never use a spork.
This is a man who is...
High society, William.
We're just talking about your death.
And knife.
And this is the hill you are dying on.
No sporks.
Is the spork hill. What a hill to die on. That's
this is my hill.
This is your hill.
I've staked it out.
Other people have just their rights.
Mm-hmm.
They have love.
You know what? I'm picking a battle.
You have
I think
sporks.
I might win.
I don't think you're going to win.
I'm going to win the hearts and the mind of the people. And you know what?
Okay,
I'm already winning.
I told you, the audience, that I wouldn't skew your thoughts on this. But I think that the spork is a natural part of is a natural part of life because of course people are going to be innovative enough. They made this in the 1880s.
The next time we go to a restaurant together,
yep,
we're going to ask the waitress or waiter. Do you have a spork I could use? And we're going to see about mainstream. We're going to see.
Absolutely.
We're going to see.
Mainstream is literally just, have you heard of it? If I went out and asked my mom what a spork is, you better fucking believe she's going to know what a spork is.
But going back to it, you've heard of a typewriter. When was the last time you saw a typewriter?
Yeah, but I don't... We got a new thing. There's no new spork.
Thing called forks and knives.
We had those before. We innovated to this.
Some innovation doesn't make anything better. Just doesn't.
This is the hill he's dying on, ladies and gentlemen.
Hill. Ladies and gentlemen.
No, wait, answer me
this. Tweet at
this.
Segment City, spork or no spork. I need to know, and I need to win. I need to crush Will.
I want just one quick question, and then we'll go on to the next segment.
Join me on no spork.
Has anyone agreed with you on any of these?
Some people agree with the pajama thing. Yeah, the pajama thing, some people agree with me on.
I kind of.
Some people take offense. Some people take offense to me objecting to their spaghetti in cans, which I don't see. Why is that such a hard thing to give up?
It's just cheap, and you can get you can get pasta in bulk. It's less effort,
I guess.
People always gravitate to the least effort.
It's shocking to me when I tell people that I don't like sporks, how many people are like, but sporks are the best. And I'm like, when was the last time you used a spork? And they're like,
probably a year ago.
Okay, great.
So
you're going to have to use a spork in a year. Great. You live a blessed
No,
life.
I enjoy using sporks.
Then use one every day.
They have their thing. They have their use.
Thing. They're used once a year, and then you put it back and you forget about it.
This is if you're I only use forks.
You know what we should do?
Yeah.
We should have... No, I hate
this. Is going on way too long. We need to move on.
Okay.
We need to move on from this. We're going to keep going.
It's because I'm going to die on this hill. Tweet at Segment City. Spork or no spork? I need to know. All right, Will.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for the next segment? So, I have a segment for you.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting my next one ready. So I'm not listening to yours. Go on. I'm getting mine's ready.
Okay, I'm
joking. I already have mine's ready.
I have a what does this rap lyric mean? But it's more nuanced than that this time.
Is it actual poetry?
It's a quiz. So it's a quiz of sorts. So
okay.
There's a song.
If it's going to ask who it's by, I'm not going to know.
There's a song by E40 called Yup.
Yup?
Yup.
Yup.
And the song is structured so that he says a line, and then he either says nope at the end of it or yup at the end of it to indicate that he disagrees or agrees with the line he just said.
Gonna have a spork? Nope.
Yeah, exactly. So for example, he would say, you a sap? Nope.
Nope.
You a boss player? You a Mac?
Yep.
Let me hold a couple dollars. Nope. Y'all still be popping y'all collars?
Yep. Okay, I feel the rhythm of the yep, nope. Okay.
So, I have 10 real lines. Real lines from this song.
Hold on, I want what? So it went yep, nope, yep, nope.
Right.
Did anyone take advantage of that and be like, just like the nope one, and then
yes, on SoundCloud there is a song. Please look it up, listeners. Maybe we'll tweet it, where someone very artfully reversed them, and it's hilarious. It is so funny.
Well, I was gonna say just
sap?
like,
yep, you were cosplaying your neck. Nope.
But imagine like he's doing the yep, nope, and then somebody's like, "You a sap? Nope. But really, you a sap?
Yep.
Yep." He's like sweating.
I guess I am.
Yeah.
So I have 10 nope yups for you.
Yep.
I'm going to mix them up so you won't know which is which.
I
need you to tell me which one is the nope and which one is the yup.
Okay, I think I can do this.
Okay, here we go. So option 1, paint wetter than a lake, or stock rims on a scraper.
I don't know what either of these mean.
So which one is the nope? So number 1, paint wetter than a lake, or stock rims on a scraper. Is that?
I'm gonna say the latter was a nope.
So
the form was the
stock
yep.
rims on a scraper. Nope. Paint wetter than a lake. Yup.
Yep.
You are correct. That is 1 point for you.
That was car stuff.
It is car stuff. So stock rims. You don't want those stock rims. You want those.
You want those nice rims.
Those
You
nice
want
rims.
the fresh paint.
Scraper is a car that is very lower to the ground. And then paint wetter than a lake. Yep, because you just got to repaint it.
You just got to repaint it. It's nice.
All right, number 2.
Yep.
Poodle in my blood.
Okay, wait. I'm half man, half poodle.
Or bitch, I'm a thug.
Oh, yep. Bitch, I'm a thug. Yep. Poodle. No.
No, you are correct. That's another one.
I'm a were-poodle. What is he talking about?
Poodle in my blood.
He wakes up in an ambulance and it's like, what blood did you put into me? Says the poodle, like,
doctor, we need a transfusion stat.
we only have
this poodle blood.
Good thing it's O negative. Universal donor.
Okay, this next one, pretty easy. Dinner or starving?
Wait. I'm envisioning both of the options of dinner, nope. Starving, yep. Please, I'm so hungry. No dinner, though. So it's got to be the reverse. Dinner, yep. Starving, nope.
That's another point for you.
It's really just the positive thing. It's just deciphering sometimes what he's talking about.
All right. Number 1.
Yeah.
You still sell dope, or now you cleaner than a bar of Dove soap?
Ooh.
Which
Okay.
one is which? Do you think?
These are different values. These are... You still selling that dope.
Mm-hmm.
You cleaner than bar soap.
Bar Dove soap.
Dove soap.
He's got that brand name shout out.
Now, if I look at his background, really envision his life.
E40. Get into the mind of E40.
Need to get into... Let's look at the man behind the lyrics.
The man behind the man.
The band behind the man who's selling the dope to the man.
Who's hosting the man.
Ooh. I'm gonna do a positive spin on this. Selling the dope, nope. Because also it has that little rhyme. And then
whichever way you put it, it's got the rhyme.
I'm gonna go positive with this.
You think he's cleaner than Mars?
I think he's cleaner. I see hope for him.
You are correct. He is now cleaner than a bar of Dove soap.
I thought it was gonna go the other way.
So far. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Got a thumper, got a Ruger, or
what the fuck did you just
got
say?
a little Gouda?
Got a thumper, got a Ruger.
Yep.
What is a Ruger?
Got a little Gouda? Sorry, Gouda. Got a little Gouda? Got a little Gouda?
Blue cheese relish.
Blue cheese relish. Rap culture really loves their fine cheeses.
Excuse me. Can I get a bottle of Grey Goose and some nice charcuterie, please?
And some Gouda.
In the club. And some Gouda.
In
the club. We're gonna snack on this cheese and some meats. And maybe an olive or two. Mm-hmm. That's always in the charcuterie. I'm beating around the bush. I'm gonna say Gouda, yes.
This is the first one you've gotten wrong.
Why is there no Gouda?
He does not have any Gouda.
Turns out he's lactose intolerant. Didn't know the man.
Yes, that is only on the west side.
Oh shit! I should have known. It's like Bloods versus Crips, the Gouda versus blue cheese.
He's saying no to the Gouda.
Say no to the Gouda.
He's got a thumper, got a Ruger though. A Ruger is a pistol.
Oh, he's got a gun.
He's
clean, but he also murders.
Okay, tripping, slipping.
That's one.
Nope. That's it.
That's tripping or slipping?
Tripping or slipping. Which one?
Both they're synonyms.
You slipping or are you tripping?
He's tripping. Yes.
Tripping is yep.
Yeah.
He is tripping. That
He
is
is
correct.
fucking
He's
tripping.
not slipping though.
But he's also clean?
He also is.
This is mixed signals. I don't know. I'm trying
well,
to...
he's getting that
Let me
clean
get
money. He's not selling dope anymore. He's getting that clean money.
Let me figure out the vision of the man. He doesn't smoke crack or smack, but he does trip.
But he
Maybe
does not slip.
We've all had stumbles in our lives, and this is his stumbles.
And this is him. Okay, this next one. This is actually a pretty easy one. Sober as a gopher? Or higher than a roller coaster?
Yep, nope, but let's go to the gopher. Excuse me. I've met some fucked up gophers in my life, personally.
They were on some shit.
They're party animals. They are literal animals, but they are party animals. They're ferocious.
They're ferocious.
They will rip your jugular out.
They will rip your jugular out. So is that a yep or a nope to gopher?
Oh, clean as gopher, yeah. Yeah.
You think yes? No, he's not sober as a gopher.
He's not sober as a gopher?
He's higher than a roller coaster.
What is he doing? He's a liar.
He's a liar.
This is like if I was in his Alcoholics Anonymous or whatever, yep. I would not believe a word he says. You been clean? Yup.
No.
You been tripping? Nope.
But you're higher than a roller coaster?
Yup.
Shit. What?
What?
All right. You ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars?
What? Star Trek.
Or Yoda?
No, that's not an or. Yoda is in Star Wars.
Which one is the yup, though, Will? Does he like Star Wars or does he like Yoda?
What is the... Star Trek? Spock.
Which one?
Which one?
Star
I'm not
Wars? Yoda.
Theo, you know me.
Yep.
We've gone over my Yoda collection.
You do have a Yoda collection.
Just out of me. I'm not even looking at the man anymore. Saying yep to Yoda.
You're with E40 on that one.
Oh my god. He has a collection too.
Yeah, E40 Yoda collection confirmed.
What is his... What?
Star Wars dope.
I hate Star Wars.
Yoda, yup.
That little green guy though, he's alright.
Yeah, alright though.
Fuck you, Han Solo. Fuck you, Luke. Fuck you. You're alright.
You suck. You suck. You're cute. You suck.
You're alright. Yoda.
Yoda? Yup.
I like that little guy. He had to get to the second movie to get to Yoda. Was he just like ingredient?
This first
one fucking sucks. And then he gets to you. He's like,
oh, Dagobah though.
Dagobah. I like his bad.
Dagobah though. He lifted up that X-wing though.
It was dope. That was dope.
Damn.
He's high as a kite. He's higher than a roller coaster.
But he's not sober as a gopher.
No.
All right.
Oh my god.
Drive a Maserati.
Ooh.
Or.
Yep.
Got some property.
Oh fuck. Okay, he's now. Wait. Okay.
One of these is no.
Drive a Maserati. No. Got some property. Yup.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
He does.
He doesn't have property?
Got no
property. Is he homeless? Does he?
He lives in his Maserati.
I rent. I live with my parents, but I got a Maserati.
To karate class.
I drive my Maserati to karate class.
That's his logic. You can get anywhere. It's like
what is that? It's not a van. Like you can't live in a Maserati.
That's just a mindset thing for you, though. Like maybe it is a van. Maybe he got a Maserati van.
I guess I'm in a different mindset.
You got to get on the E40 mindset.
I guess so.
All right, last one. You softer than a sock? You solid as a rock?
Dude.
I'm asking you, Will Kane, are you softer than a sock?
Are you softer than a sock? Are you harder than a rock? No, Sam, I am. I do not like green eggs and ham.
Are you married to Barack?
One fish, two fish.
Do your jokes start with
hard
knock,
fish, flaccid fish?
Hard fish.
Okay, this is an easy one. Of course I'm hard. Have you seen me?
You're solid as a rock.
I'm solid as a fucking rock. If you say it is the opposite.
You are correct.
Okay, I was about to say he's like, I'm as soft as a
as
a bear from Build-A-Bear Workshop.
Yeah, you got to throw that into the next rhyme.
You got to get that ad in. for Build-A-Bear works.
He got that Dove soap in that.
Got that Dove? Oh, he did. They got free.
Cleaner than a bar of Dove soap.
They got that free stuff.
Tripping? Slipping? So, Will, you got a 7 out of 10 on the E40 Yup quiz. I give you a Yup.
Oh. Was that...
And I give Star Wars also a Yup.
To all my haters, I knew you thought I was going to get 0 out of 10, but what can I say? I'm a fucking player.
What can I say? I'm solid as a rock.
Solid as a rock, dude.
All you haters?
All you haters?
Softer than a sock.
Yeah, softer than a sock.
Got that good Bomba sock up here. Material.
I hope that he has soft socks with all that dough he got, all that clean dough now.
That's right, that clean dough.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, stay clean. Don't do drugs. And also, don't do this next segment.
Oh, God.
This segment is in the news. Here's the article name. This is from the Sheboygan Press. Sheboygan Press!
Wait, this guy's name is Sheboygan. That is like a rapper
Sheboygan.
name. That's gotta be
No, this is Sheboygan's a place.
I know, but it sounds like a rapper name.
Sheboygan! Sheboygan serial toilet clogger sentenced to 150 days in jail. Probation.
What?
I love the beginning. It has a note that says this story has been corrected after originally including the incorrect age for Patrick D. Beeman, who I think is the guy who did it.
Oh God, he's the serial clogger.
Yep.
Now wait, hold on.
Yep. Okay. I actually want what you think this is going to be about.
Is this a serial clogger? Like he goes from house to house and is like, "You are clogged. You are clogged."
He just thinks,
I'm a repeat offender.
Do you think he shits
or
massive shits?
Or does he dump cereal into the toilet and try to flush it down?
Not that. It would go down. Unless it... What kind of cereal are you eating? That's
know.
A big
the article title is serial clogger. I don't know if that's
serial clogger is like a serial murderer. Which are the same level of evilness.
I was like, cereal... My initial thought was like...
Cereal
Mom's coming home. I gotta get rid of these Frosted Flakes.
Oh no! I know I bought these with all my money, but she can't know.
Fruity Pebbles, no!
He goes to all of his hiding holes and he's like, no.
Flush, come on.
The dad is just looking it up and he's like, Dad, help me. And he's like, no, son, no. I tried to eat one Frosted Flake one time and she fucking... Oh.
And she said, nope.
She said, nope. All right, let's read this article. A 35-year-old Sheboygan man was sentenced Monday to 3 years of probation for clogging women's toilets in Deland Park and at his place of work. Patrick D. B-Man was B-Man as in like a B-Man. Like he's a superhero, like the worst superhero secret identity
like
in the
Jerry
world.
Seinfeld in a B movie?
What's the deal with me in this movie?
What's the deal with toilets?
So you like
always
jazz?
Flushing, but now they can't.
You like jazz? That's a movie about a bee trying to bang a woman, and he basically succeeds. He steals the woman from her boyfriend. Anyway.
Well, we are 12 episodes in. I think we've already talked about a B movie.
We haven't talked about B movie.
We haven't?
No, we haven't talk about B movie.
All right. Well, welcome to our segment, B movie.
No. I gotta finish this segment. This is already interesting. Like you're sidetracking from the serial clogger of Sheboygan. Like he's like Jack the Ripper of Sheboygan.
Oh God.
He was originally charged with 12 misdemeanors of criminal damage to property, but 7 of the charges were dismissed in early June. As conditions of probation, Beeman will have to serve 150 days in jail, pay more than $5,500 in restitution, not be allowed to possess or consume alcohol or any controlled substances, and complete 100 hours of community service. While the state only recommends Beeman serve 30 days in jail as part of his probation, Judge Kent Hoffman sentenced him to 30 days for each of the 5 counts of criminal damage to property, served consecutively, citing the need for a more severe punishment.
Oh my God.
This judge went hardline on this dude. He's I once had to go into a Six Flags bathroom and all the toilets were clogged with dookie.
And Do you know how much dookie there was in that room, sir?
I won't allow it. There shall be no more. Beeman will be able to participate in Huber program, which will allow him to continue working at his current job, but requires him to report back to jail each day after work.
Oh my God.
Imagine go from work to jail. Going from jail to jail.
Honey, I'm coming home. I just got to stop by at the jail first, and then I'll be
I got to chill out at the jail. Beeman apologized for the damage and stress he caused in a statement he read during the sentencing hearing Monday. I need to make things right and pray forgiveness every day. Every day? Are you really praying about this? He said, according to a criminal complaint, officers found a toilet in a women's bathroom at Deland Community Center clogged by a plastic bottle last March. Water was overflowing from the toilet. Officers had checked the restrooms the previous evening and the toilets were not damaged. Officers reviewed 10 similar incidents beginning in April 2007 where the toilets are clogged. Yes.
Mark, I gotta go inspect these toilets for clogs. I
had a lot of donuts earlier, and I gotta go to the...
just stop by this. I just gotta make a quick
community
stop
center. The city determined each incident caused about $200 in damage. The complaint said, what? I guess for a plumber. $200 for a plumber time? I don't know.
Sure.
Officers were able to identify Beeman after speaking with the manager at the temp agency for which Beeman worked, who said Beeman damaged toilet at the company where he was placed by the agency. The complaint said,
Oh, you mean Beeman? Yeah, he's an idiot.
He clubs the toilets with water bottles all the time. Of course he's a serial clogger. It's kind of his thing. It's a wacky thing. Imagine if somebody did that. I think he would be murdered at my office. I think he would actually be like...
Well, you're thinking from a men's bathroom perspective.
Yeah. Oh, it's the women. He goes in the women's, which is also weird. I think it's double weird. That he specifically is like no pooping weird. For these women, no pooping or peeing.
I will have no dookie. I will have no doo-doo, and God done it, I will have no shits.
Imagine being that person who does he? I wonder if he flushes it. It doesn't say in the article if he goes hee hee hee, or if he waits for them to go like. All right, just finish.
What is going through someone's mind when he does that?
I have no idea. We do get to a funny quote a little bit later on, but so they were able to find him because Beeman fucking does this at his temp. By the way, that's like, oh yeah, Beeman. Of course, he murdered that person. It smells like dead bodies in his apartment, and people have gone missing. It's like don't clog the toilets where you eat, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Don't clog the toilets where you eat.
He was only employed there for about a month, and he already has a thing. That's his thing. Like
a month is not even enough time to know everybody's name.
The manager said Beeman was placed at another company where incidents of a similar nature began to happen. This is just...
Why would the temp agency continue to employ him?
According to the complaint, Beeman told police he gets urges to do odd things, like look for bottles in garbage to plug toilets. He said he stopped when he heard the police were investigating. What? Those aren't urges. If you stop when the police are investigating, you're just an asshole.
You're just a criminal.
You're just a criminal. You're an asshole criminal. Yep. This is just like being a dick. It's just ladies and gentlemen, this is being a dick.
Being a dick 101.
Being a criminal asshole.
I don't understand. None of this makes sense.
You know when Jack the Ripper murdered all those people?
Yep.
And then he heard that the police were after him, and he said,
"Oh, I never. Nope. You know what? I should probably stop. The police are looking for me. Maybe I've done something wrong."
That motherfucker zigzagged through police lines. He was bold. He did 2 murders in one night when the police were after him.
Oh my god!
If this guy had the wherewithal to actually become the full criminal that he needs to be, he would be
clogging maestro he was born to be.
They're stationing police at every toilet. They're just like, Ron, how's your toilet looking? Well, oh god damn it, he got in.
There are too many toilets in this city.
There's too many. Alfred, there's a new villain.
Oh, no.
First it was Spanko, and now Toilet Sheboygan Man.
Sheboygan.
Sheboy Toilet Man. I hate him, Alfred. He's my new arch enemy. What about me, the Joker?
You're old news, you're old hat. I've got a new...
I was staking out your warehouse, Joker, and then I had to take a nasty dumperoonie.
A nasty dumper.
And I was next to the community center, and of course I go to the women's bathroom because I have to take the whole suit off, and I don't,
there's more space in there.
For security, and it started overflowing. I'm gonna beat the shit out of it.
And I got on my cape, and I had to dry clean it.
Do you know how hard it is to get dookie
I had to explain it to the dry cleaners why I had Dookie on my cape again.
I like calling it guano, which is what bat dung is called. I'm a weirdo, aren't I? You know what, Alfred? I think I'm a weirdo. I just had that realization.
Alfred, read that back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Of course. Anyway, that's Segment City.
That's
the toilets are perpetually clogged.
Don't go to the community center in Segment City.
Yeah, I guess not.
You might find yourself in a sticky situation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Our nasty segments.
Our nasty pod.
Our nasty podcast. If you want to contact us, if you want to submit some sick... Oh, I forgot to credit who gave me the spork idea. That was bad of me.
Was it my wonderful girlfriend, Laura?
It was your wonderful girlfriend, Laura. This was a fan-submitted segment, was the spork.
Yeah.
If you have other segments, we've actually gotten segments from our friends that are going to be featured in the podcast soon. Please email us, segmentcitypodcast@gmail.com, or hit up our Twitter. I like to put our articles that we use, and, just little things, little tidbits.
Check out there for extra content. Second screen experience.
Where else should they check out?
They should check out another great podcast called Create Loud.
Ooh.
It's created by our good friend Rachel Robeson, who did the theme music for our podcast. It's great, and you should check it out.
Yes. You could do that now because we're at the end of the podcast.
We're at the end of that, and you can leave. We give you pollution.
You can leave.
You are released from your probation. You don't have to
You're Theo Sapakos. I'm Will King. We're done. We're going back to jail after this. We're
going to check back into prison. We'll be right back.
All right. Bye. And I love you.